Chatting with Chris Voak, having a look at his drives this Friday night. First drive, race number 2, Motu Blazing Spirit, a new one for Debbie Padberg. Drawn number 2, right alongside Bonnie Under Fire. What can you tell us about this horse, Chris?
I've got no idea. I haven't even spoke to Debbie about the horse. Obviously a new one to her stable. Its record looks okay. So the barrier draw is good. Obviously the one will probably lead and be hard to beat. But with that draw, should get a good spot. So we'll know more after Friday.
We'll pay to watch the market on Friday night then with it. Race 4, number 2, Eminent Screes. Looked like he needed that run last up, but he hit the line okay. He'd be happy with how he went? Yeah,
he went. I think if he had got a run, he would have made late ground. But I think he can lead in this race on Friday and then hopefully take a trail on one of the better ones. And I think he'll probably go then to the Collie Cup where that'll be sort of grand final. So, but still not without claims. Like if he gets a good sit in that race and the split comes, I expect him to run home strong.
Race number 5, Memphis Bomber comes to town. He's got an abundance of speed, but Showstopper likewise drawn to your inside, makes things a little bit tougher.
Yeah, and like you said, he's probably up in grade a bit. So needs a soft trip and probably try and dive to the rail somewhere.
Group 2 Caduceus Club Classic for the 3-year-olds. Mista Shark hasn't really done anything wrong since coming across to WA, but a big step up in grade to some of the real top liners here. Do you think he can handle the class rise?
Yeah, well, I think last run that was pretty much the same field as this, throwing a couple of Eastern Staters, and they're going to have to be good because it's not that bad a crop of 3-year-olds over here. Trust me. He'll need the run, I still think. But he's on the way up. He's a big undeveloped horse and one to watch, and he won't be disgraced in this race. The draw, a little bit tricky with the 1 and the 2. Nathan's Courage flies out wide, but it might be a bit harder for him to get across like last start, being at Gloucester Park with a few of them all wanting to kick up underneath him. So could be a race with a ton of speed, and it wouldn't hurt for us just to drop into a nice hole and come late with him. But yeah, expecting an improved performance on last run.
Race number 8, Local Road comes up with the perfect draw, the Cherry. Wasn't really going to his best last time in, but he's a very good front runner. Yeah,
and this is a very good field too. Without speaking to Debbie, I'd probably wait till he recaptures that form to sort of have your each way money on him.
Race number 9, Idle Maple. She's been going pretty well, leading in her last couple. Doesn't appear to be as strong as... like racing an Earl of Charity. Well, Earl of Charity's not in it, so you're not going to cop that pressure. But a few nice ones with the Truth, a last start winner, and also Armed Force right there with you. But she's been consistent.
She has. She's led in the last couple, and she's knocked up the last 100. And I thought she could have, on past runs where I've driven her, she actually could have run that last 100 out and been the winner. But I think this is going to be a suitable race for her where I think the Truth might try and lead. So, but she gets away well. So if we can dive to its back or something like that and maybe get her a soft trip, she's not without claims.
And in the last race, Major Dancer, who's been racing really well, comes up with his best draw.
Yeah, well, Kimber Bay's coming to town. It looks the leader. So I'll probably go with Major Dancer, I think. And Shell Sensation, I think, will keep him honest. It'll be a solid 12, 1400, and on the fence chasing. He does his best work on fast mile rates. This horse when the pace is genuine. So definitely a novelty's horse. And if something crazy happens, he has the ability to sit on the speed and run over top them if they run it upside down. So yeah, each way.
Best lead for the punters on Friday night. What's the best chance for them on an each way basis by the looks of things?
Yeah, I don't think there's no certainties there or one I could really pick out to say get on. But Eminence Grease, if he gets a soft trip, and sits the leaders back or 3 back and gets a split, I think he could be dangerous. But maybe the trotter, maybe it might be her race. But yeah, it's sort of something you'd probably bank a couple of place all ups on, a couple of mine probably, and maybe get some value there.
Just need a little bit of luck. All the best, mate. Hopefully a few winners there and you do get that luck.
Yeah, thanks, Matt.